21 reasons you are not yet a millionaire and what you can do about it.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment. The difference between the rich and the poor is knowledge. Financial Intelligence Moment is designed to expose some of the financial mistakes that has kept the poor poorer. The poor desires financial security, while the rich takes risk with financial intelligence to achieve financial freedom. The poor in most cases has just one means of income, while the rich has multiple streams of income. The question is, do you spend more than you earn?
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. It's a great privilege to have you on today's edition of Financial Intelligence Moment with the FBI Coach. You're welcome to the Grace Impact Radio, where word, music, and entertainment lives. Today, we shall be discussing 21 reasons why you are not yet a millionaire and what you can do about it to get you out of that bottleneck, to get you out of that stagnation. Now, this is a book written by a wealthy Nigerian known as Akin Alabi. So I'm going to be summarizing the book here. I'm going to be extracting a few things he said in the book and bring it to the way it's going to relate to us, even though the book is very relatable. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing extracts from the book. My name is Charles Izzy. They call me the FBI Coach. FBI stands for Financial and Business Intelligence Coach. What I do is to delete what you know about money and I reinstall a new thinking system in you. I make you see making money, managing money, multiplying money in a different light. I help my clients make money from what they do. I teach them how to monetize their knowledge, how to monetize their skill, monetize their expertise, and monetize their profession. So if this sounds like what you want to hear, what you want to listen, what you want to watch, now stick around because I have a lot of goodies for you on today's edition. For those joining on the Grace Impact Radio link, kindly share the link you have with your friends and your loved ones. You're most welcome. And those joining on YouTube, I appreciate and I welcome my returning subscribers. And if you're joining for the first time, you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button and also remember to like this video, share this video so that others can benefit from it. If you are listening from the Grace Impact Radio and you want to go through this again, you can find it on my YouTube channel, FBI Coach, one word, FBI Coach. Search for FBI Coach on YouTube. You can find loads of sessions I've had on the Grace Impact Radio. I also have them on my YouTube channel because I want you to always have the reason to make reference, reason to watch what you have listened to again. That's why I always put it up on my YouTube channel. All right, that being said, let's get into what we have for today. There are 21 reasons he stated in the book, but I don't know if we're going to exhaust them today. If we can't finish it today, next week is another time we continue from where we stop. If we can't finish it next week, we still continue. We have all the time for us here. The most important thing is to bring it to the way it's going to relate to us and help us, those of us who are not yet millionaires, to get out of that hundred-near and thousand-near, if there's a word like that, so it can become what we have desired to be. The first reason why you are not yet a millionaire is because you have not decided to become a millionaire. And he said in the book, are you surprised? You don't have to be. The truth is, some people have not decided what they want out of life. Yes, they know what they want, but they have not decided what they want. Most people, they have a dream. They fantasize about becoming a millionaire. They dream about it. They talk about it, but they don't take action. And you cannot take action when you have not decided. It is said that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, but I beg to differ. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a decision. You must first of all decide to embark on this journey before you start it. Because if you don't decide, if you don't take that decision, there is every tendency that when you meet challenges on the way, you want to back out. But if you have made up your mind, if you have decided to become a millionaire, a multimillionaire, no matter what comes your way, you know that you are simply failing forward. You consider whatever challenges, whatever impediments you encounter as school fees you pay to learn better. So when you make up your mind, when you decide, you'll be able to find ways. We have often said that if your why is big enough, the how will show. Do you know what that why means? WHY. Do you know what it means? It's decision. If your decision to become a millionaire is strong enough, how you're going to become that millionaire will simply show. And Akin Alabi said, assuming you want to become a medical doctor, the first thing you need to do is to pass your O level. That is, if you are in Africa, you are in Nigeria, you pass your O level, you take the JAM, you get admission into the university, and you go through the process. When you graduate, you go through the medical school. If you pass your internship or your medical practice, you'll be awarded the certificate of being a license of being a medical doctor. But if you want to be a medical doctor, you are fantasizing it, you are talking about it, you are dreaming it, you are confessing it, but you're not taking action, you have not decided to take the right action, it will only become a mere wish. So number one reason why people are not yet millionaire is because they have not decided to be a millionaire. Did you get that? Let's put it in the comment section. And remember to share the link you have, the YouTube link, the Grace Impact Radio link. Please share. Let's invite others to join us on this discussion, on this conversation, all right? Number two reason you are not yet a millionaire. You don't know what to do to become a millionaire. He said a young lady once sent him an email, asking how she can become a millionaire, and replied the lady and asked the lady a series of questions, but the lady she replied that she didn't know what to do yet and all that. Then she sent another email to the lady asking some questions, but the lady never replied. Why? Because they don't know what to do to become a millionaire. Many people think that because we talk about you must have your goal, you must decide to become a millionaire, and you must decide to make millionaires, and it turns out to happen in your life automatically. No, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't. There is a very strong wrong assumption, according to Akin Alabi, in that area. So deciding to become a millionaire is only the first step. You are laying the foundation. Setting a goal is only a step. Becoming a millionaire is that is, deciding to become a millionaire is the first step. Knowing what to do is the next step. It is very important you take the right step in the right direction. It doesn't mean that everything, because you have taken that decision, everything will begin to align. Sometimes it might look so vague. Sometimes it might look so blurry in your eyes, but as long as you have decided, and you are taking the right step, things will begin to fall in place. Many people think because we often confess it. Okay, let me say this. I was in a training sometime, and I said to people that success is 80% action and 20% mindset. And the people were like, how do you mean? It's not the other way? No. See, 20% mindset. You are confessing it. You are saying it in your mind. It's working. Every morning you wake up, first thing in the morning, you are confessing it to yourself. Listen to me. If you confess between now and end of next year and you don't take action, which is your behavior, you will not achieve the results. A lady who wants to lose weight has decided she wants to lose weight. Okay? She wants to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. That's a target. She has it written down. Okay. She has decided, she knows what she wants. Her goals are very clear, but she doesn't know what to do next. Do you think she will lose weight? No, she will not, because she will keep consuming those calories that are adding to her weight. So in as much as you know, in as much as you have taken that decision to become a millionaire, the next step is to know the right things to do. I've seen, so there was a time I was reviewing goals for some persons, and I asked a young guy to send his goals. So when he sent it, I was trying to go through the goal, and I saw a few things he wrote down. He said he wants to make 50 million between that January to December, the end of the year, but he doesn't have clear actions he wants to take that will lead him to earning that 50 million. Miracle happens. I'm not negating that fact. But God does not expect us to live our lives on miracle. He built this world on principles. He expects us to live our life on principles. It is only when you start going by the principles of God and you have come to the end of the road, or it looks as though there is no help for you, God steps in to do for you that which no man can do. But you need to know that God will not do for you that which you can do, that which he has placed in your power to do. God will not do it for you. God will not come and brush your teeth for you. God will not come and dress you up. It is only when there is no help, that you are incapacitated in that area, that is when he steps in to do the unusual. That is what we call miracle, because it doesn't happen all the time. So I asked the young man, how do you want to make this 50 million? He said he's trusting God. I said, no, that's not the way to write your goals. If you want to make 50 million, you need to be clear about what you want to do that will give you that 50 million. So the reason why some people are not yet millionaires is because they don't know what to do to become a millionaire. You want 50 million by the end of the year, then you should have things written down. At least you should have clear actions on what you want to take. I believe you're getting value from what I'm sharing with you. Now, let's move to the third point. Okay, before we move to the third point, there are a few questions which Akin Alabi asked to help you understand how to choose, how to understand what you want to do. He said he asked himself a few questions when he was planning to become a millionaire. What type of business would you like to go into? And he said to himself, information marketing. That was the answer he got. He said, how do I learn the rudiments of the business so I can become an expert at it? Number one answer was by attending seminars. Number two, by attending workshops, reading books written by experts on that topic. Now, you want to be a realtor. You want to be an accountant, an IT specialist. You want to be a public speaker. You want to be a social media influencer. You want to be a dancer, a musician, whatever it is you want to be. Have you identified those who have gone ahead of you in that field? Have you identified that? So you need to identify experts in your field. You need to read books. You need to attend seminars. You need to maximize the University of YouTube, where you learn a lot. Now, but you need to pay for seminars. You need to pay for workshops. In as much as the University of YouTube is free, there are certain things you will not get from the University of YouTube. Okay, there are a few things they keep secret that you can only get that when you have the right key to unlock it. And he now asked himself, how profitable is this business? The answer is many people have made millions. So he should be able to make millions as well. Whatever it is you want to do, you ask yourself, what is the market share? What's the market share? What's in it for me? How profitable is this venture? How profitable is this field? I remember when I was getting into public speaking, I asked myself, how many persons have made money from public speaking? And I found so many. Within and outside the shores of Nigeria, I found so many. Then it was more of motivational speakers. But I said to myself, I don't want to be a motivational speaker. I'm an inspiration agent. I sow the seed of inspiration in you and allow you to run with it. I decided to carve my niche. There is nothing wrong in being a motivational speaker. Motivation has to do, I beg your pardon, have to do with hot bath. Okay. After a while, your body cools down, but you need that hot bath all the time. However, I decided to go from the inside out. I used this guy's principle, the guy who created iPhone. Well, his name just ran off my head now. Stephen, no, not Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So many names just ran through my head. So I used his principle, the inside out principle. Okay. I said to myself, I want to be an inspiration agent. I want to sow the seeds of inspiration, not just motivating people, but helping people stand up. Even when they are down, that seed that is already in them will start speaking. That was how I carved my niche and I started building it. It wasn't easy. I kept doing it. I kept building it. I lost money doing a few things. I lost friends. I lost connections, but I kept doing it. Some persons fell out with me. Oh, Charles, your own is too much. Are you the only speaker? Hey, know what you want. Stick on what you want. And today it's paying off. I'm so glad I took that path. I'm so glad I didn't give up. Even when some persons, some respected, highly placed people wanted to shut me down, listen to me, you have to do what I want you to do. No. I remember God called me for a purpose. So you can't bottle my life because you want me to do the things you want that suits you. I rebelled against that. It wasn't an easy task, but because I have a clear direction on where I was going to. God did not say to me, Charles, my son, this is what I want you to do. But I know how he speaks to me. God speaks to me when I'm reading the Bible. God speaks to me when I'm having my bath. He speaks to me when I'm reading books, sometimes when I'm taking a walk. So I know the message I have. I know the vision I have. That's why I said, once you take a decision, you need to know what you want. Okay? You need to know what you want. And the next question he asked was, how solid is the business model? At this point, you need to ask yourself, what I'm getting into, is it an illegal scheme? You need to run away from wonder banks. There are so many shiny objects out there that look so real. All right. How long has it been in existence? How many persons have succeeded from this business? Then the next question you're asking yourself is, can I afford the startup? It depends on how big you want to start. I often say to people, start small, grow big. Start with what you have. What you are looking for out there is within you. How to identify your gift is within you. I made a video on how to identify your calling, your personal gift. It's on my YouTube channel. You can find it. Maybe I'll try to see if I can leave a link to that video in this video. I'll find the link and leave it. So you're asking yourself, how long will I be in this business to make $1 million? It depends on your age. If you are above 30 upwards, you need to place yourself under positive peer pressure. If you are spending an hour every day in your chosen field, you need to double your effort, because time waits for no man. I believe you're getting value from what I'm sharing with you. Please put it up in the comment section. Number 3 reason you are not yet a millionaire: you take bad financial advice. I've seen people who they are not wealthy, and instead of them taking advice from those who have gone through the paths they want to go to, they ignore these people and start taking advice from those who don't know anything about where they want to go. I've seen those who are gainfully employed taking advice, taking career advice from those who don't have a job. Let me tell you something. A medical doctor will not take advice from a cobbler. A fashion designer will not take advice on how to become a better fashion designer from a carpenter? Are you getting value from what I'm talking to you about? Are you getting value from it? When you take bad financial advice, you cannot grow. There are people in your life that you need to get rid of. When I say get rid of, I don't mean you need to start keeping malice with them, but you need to disassociate yourself from the advice they give you. Their advice, their tips cannot move you forward. In Nigerian palace, there is a phrase we usually use: follow who know road. Follow who know road means someone have walked this path, follow that person. Anytime I find a successful man and I want to learn what he does, I want to gain from what he does, I follow sheepishly. I follow the person foolishly. If a man writes a book and says, my 70 years on earth, please buy that book. You don't need to get to 70 years for you to learn the things the man has learned. The things he wrote in his book speaks volume. You only, because when you buy that book and read it, you are already standing on his shoulder to see ahead. Buy that book, learn everything. Learn everything. Assuming you just have been appointed as a football coach to coach the Nigerian football team, who will you take advice from? The carpenter next door, or someone who has coached a decent football team? Are you getting what I'm sharing with you? Unfortunately, people take advice. People listen to those who have not succeeded financially. They take advice from them. I woke up from my slumber. I said, no advice from those who have not gone that path. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. No advice. That's why you don't have, or personally, I don't have one mentor. When it comes to charisma, courage, public speaking, I have a mentor. When it comes to finances, I have a mentor. When it comes to dress code, I have a mentor. When it comes to family values, how to build home, I have a mentor. I don't have just one mentor that is guiding me in every area of life. No. When it comes to social media, I have a mentor. So you have different mentors guiding you in different aspects of life. Even though you have one overall father that speaks into your life, but you have mentors in different areas that guide you. So don't take wrong financial advice. Don't take advice from those who are not yet millionaire. If you want to become a millionaire, please take advice from those who have become a millionaire. If your vehicle is bad, who do you go to? You go to your mechanic. If you have issues with your tire, who do you visit? You visit a vulcanizer to fix the tire. If you have plumbing issues in your house, who do you talk to? You talk to a plumber, right? So why would you have financial issues and you are talking to a carpenter? Are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? Speak to the right person. When you speak to the right person, you get the right answer. Number 4 reason you are not yet a millionaire, according to Akin Alabi in his book, is that you have a job. Yes, you have a job. And one of my great mentors described job, J-O-B, as just over broke. Now, get me right. There is nothing wrong in having a job. Okay? I need to balance it here. There is nothing wrong in having a job. But there is everything wrong in you depending only on that one income stream. There's everything wrong with it, because if anything happens to that job, you are finished. While you have that job, you need to develop your entrepreneurial mindset. These are God when people say, oh, I can't do any other thing. I'm just facing my job. I just want to be focused and build my career. There is nothing wrong with that. But as you make money, you need to diversify your income. That's why you don't take financial advice from the wrong people. You need to learn how to diversify your income. As you make your money, how do you budget your money? Do you do reverse budgeting or forward budgeting? Now, reverse budgeting means after you have spent, you then bring out what is left to start planning on. No, You make your budgeting ahead of time before you start spending. The first thing you do, I did a video on, it's on my YouTube. I call it financial principles. I think financial principles. I talked about the 6 jars you need to have. Jars, I mean JARS, not the voodoo jars. Okay. I made a video. I talked about the 6 jars you need to have that will help you manage your income. No matter the level you are in your income, you need to manage it. Managing it doesn't mean you become a miser. Managing money simply means you are learning the right things to do at the right time, to apportion the one for your financial freedom, the one for recurring expenses. That's managing money. It takes a lot of discipline. Nobody gets there overnight. You have a job simply means maybe you have a business. You have a business, or you have something that is putting money back into your pocket. Are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? So you need to learn how to manage your money. You have a job, you have a business, you have one income stream. If you have only one income stream, you are not looking bright. You are not looking bright. You need to diversify. No matter how little, start something else, start something aside. That's why FBI Coach Charles Eze is the right plug for you, to teach you how to diversify your income. I'll just take a token from you. I'm not expensive. I'll teach you how to diversify your income. I'll teach you how to monetize your knowledge. And you can chat me up on my WhatsApp. I'll help you on this. I have done this for years. I've been in this field for over a decade and a half. And that's over 15 years. Yeah, I've been in this talking field, teaching people how to monetize their income, and I'm living what I'm teaching. So you can chat me up on WhatsApp, and for those on YouTube, my WhatsApp number is on the screen, and those listening on the radio, you can write it down. My WhatsApp number is, and I'll add the country code, +234 7033 1093 63. I'll take that again. +234 7033 1093 63. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. Let's talk. All right. So, number 5 reason you are not yet a millionaire: you have only one income stream. You have only one income stream. A man who has one income stream is on a suicide mission. It's like a table that is standing on one leg. Now, someone said to me, Charles, but that I have a table in my house that has only one leg. But the truth is that one leg is not just standing like that. It has a large base. So do you have a large base that supports you financially? How many streams of income you have? Everyone should have minimum of 4 income streams, 4 ways by which money comes into your hand. You have your job. Maybe you are working as an accountant. You can also monetize your knowledge. You can start helping other companies, work as a consultant, helping other people manage their accounting packages. You can also organize trainings or put it up as an ebook, teaching people how to become a better accountant or identify other skills. One of the things I do is to help you identify the skills you didn't know you have. I have a client. She's into fashion designing. Okay, she went through my Dominate Your Market training, and after the first 2 sessions, I was able to take her through identifying your knowledge wells, and this woman was just screaming. She didn't know she had this so much gift about family values, and she's making a lot of money from it, teaching people how to become better wives. There is that thing that sets you apart. It's inside of you. But if the water is not stirred, you cannot identify it. You need more than one income stream. You need to identify other ways you make money. Stop depending on that job alone. Stop depending on that one business you have. Find a way to earn, even if the money is coming in trickles. Find a way to earn. There are so many ways. When I was trying to identify so many income streams, I sat down to ask myself, I have started businesses that failed, and there are other businesses I have today that are doing very well. Today, it's already a passive income stream for me because I don't put in my energy, my time, and my money in it, but it just keeps generating income for me. Are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? You need more than one income. I've never seen a millionaire that has only one income stream. You need multiple streams to be able to stand firmly. Now, this is where we're going to call it end for today. Next week, we'll continue. Remember, we stopped at the 5th reason you are not yet a millionaire. You can check it out on my YouTube channel once again, FBI Coach, one word. Check it out, watch it, learn from it, and see how you can start implementing most of these lessons in your life. Next week, we come back, we continue from where we stopped. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It's been my pleasant pleasure and a privilege to be your host. I remain Charles Eze, the FBI Coach. Have a great day.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Until next week, manage your expenses, increase your income, and keep working towards financial freedom.